Hey guys, I'm here today to do the biggest book haul of my channel to date. So this is my haul from July and a little bit of June. I got a lot of books. Like, I'm sort of ashamed. I mean, I normally would be just like, I don't even care. But really, like, a lot of books. So I have them separated into 3 different piles. I actually will show you a video clip that I filmed here. So these are all the books. The pile to the far left is the books that I got for trade on Books for Trade on Twitter. And in the middle stack is just one book, and it's a book I got for review. And then the right stack is the books that I bought. As you can see, there is a big stack of books that I traded for. So if you weren't aware, on Twitter there's a hashtag Books for Trade, and you can trade with other people, trade books, and I got so many because last month is when I discovered it, and oh, I got a lot of books. Okay, so I think I will start out with the pile that I got for review because that's the smallest one. So the one book that I got for review was Proof of Forever by Lexa Hillier, and ever since I first heard about this, I've wanted to read it. And I love the cover, and I love this color of the spine because that's my favorite color. And I forgot to mention, but I will not be talking a ton about each book because there are so many to get through. Next, I think I'm going to do the stack of books that I bought. So I bought a couple of books from Book Outlet, and one of them was The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. This book sounded really good, and I saw it on there for like $3, and so I was like, oh yeah, I want it, so I bought it. And in that same order, I also bought Endgame: The Calling by James Frey and Nils Johnson Shelton. Ever since I saw Book Utopia's like unboxing and I watched the book trailer for this, I have known that I needed to read it. It's like this puzzle that you have to figure it out as you go. And it sounds so good, and I'm dying to read this, but it's like really big, but I don't even care. I'm so excited to get to this book. Another book that I got from Book Outlet was Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Haha, just kidding, it says read. So this is in, what is it called, an art fold. They have them on Book Outlet for like $6, they're usually $20, and you fold every page, and then it says read. And I folded every page in like a day, and now it's all on my bookshelf, and it's so pretty, and I love it so much, and I would really recommend going to get one because I think they have a bunch in stock. Okay, another book that I bought from Target actually is Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen. I've never read anything by Sarah Dessen before, but ever since I heard the synopsis of this book, I've wanted to read it because it sounds so good, and it's signed. I got this at Target, and it was signed. Oh yes. These 2 books I got at Barnes & Noble actually towards the end of June, and those books are Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi and Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge, and these are both books that one of my friends, Brittany, at Books by Brit on Instagram, really loved because we like met up and it was so fun. We met at Barnes & Noble, and I got these 2 because she really liked both of these books. These next 3 books I bought from Half Price Books, and those are Afterworld by Scott Westerfeld, which I've been dying to read for so long. This sounds like everyone who wants to be an author's dream book. So I really want to read it. It sounds so good. I also got Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, and this was an impulse buy. I wasn't planning on reading it, but when I saw it there, and I've always loved this cover because it takes place in like Victorian London or something, and I don't know, I've had my eye on this series for a long time. I know I don't really want to read the Mortal Instruments, but this trilogy does seem like something I might like, so I thought I'd pick up the first book at Half Price Books because it was only $10. And so actually, funny story, when I got this, I got in the car and I noticed this sticker that says signed first edition, and it freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, it's signed, it's signed, it's signed. So I look, and it's not signed anywhere. I looked under the dust jacket, nowhere is this book signed. And maybe it's a first edition, but it's not signed, it lied. And the final book that I bought from Half Price Books was Seeker by Arwen Elise Dayton. I've wanted to read this ever since it first came out because I know it takes place in Scotland, which I'm so excited for, but also I love this cover, and like the fact that the author's name is Arwen, like from Lord of the Rings, I'm just like, yeah, I want to read that. Okay, now we are getting into the trade stack, and it is big. It's huge. The first book is Tumblin Fall by Alexandra Koontz. I first saw this on like Book Outlet, and I love the cover, and that's what made me want to read it, even though it doesn't have the best reviews. I was like, even if I don't like it, at least I have this cover because look at it. Every Last Word by Tamara Island Stone, which I've wanted to read for so long because it sounds amazing. A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. Compulsion by Martina Boone. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, which I have actually already read. I read it on audiobook and adored it so much. It was so good, and I felt like I needed to have a copy to just hold because that ending, that plot twist. Pivot Point by Casey West, and On the Fence by Casey West. The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, which I can't wait to read because I know the movie is coming out in like, is it January? Yeah, so I need to read this because I've wanted to read it forever because I love sci-fi and aliens, so I'm really excited to get to this. And Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Ross, which is actually signed, and also this little thing, I don't really know what it is, but it has to do with the book. So those are all of the finished copies that I got from Books for Trade, and now here are all of the arcs. The first one is Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between by Jennifer Smith. Then Everything, Everything by Nicola Yoon. Can't wait to read this one. It sounds so good. The Cage by Megan Shepherd, who is the author who also wrote The Madman's Daughter. Magonia by Maria Devana Headley. I actually purposely went out and tried to find an arc of this book because I actually like the arc version better than the finished hardcover. I don't know, the hardcover is just too like purpley and shimmery and stuff. I just like this one better. The Wrong Side of Right by Jen Marie Thorne, which I wanted to read forever, and this one is also signed, so there it is. Can't really see it, but it is. And the final book in this huge book haul, probably the biggest one I've ever done, is Off the Page by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer, which I'm starting like right now. I'm filming this video a little in advance, so I've probably already finished it by the time this video goes up. But I love the first book so much, and I'm dying to read this one. Yeah, those are all of the books in this book haul. Basically, the biggest one I've ever done. It's massive, and I actually have more Books for Trade coming, and I'm going to Barnes & Noble soon. Should I even try and stack these up? Like, guys, there are so many. Should I? I think I should. Oh gosh, they're heavy. They're heavy. Alright, this is, a hard thing to do. Oh my gosh, there's so many books. I can't do this. They don't fit in my arms. Alright. Struggle. Don't fall. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Guys, this isn't working. This isn't gonna work. Oh my gosh. So that just happened. Okay, I'm gonna go and clean up this mess. I got too many books last month. Too many. There's no such thing, but like there is. There is, trust me. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me drop all the books. Let me know if you have read any of these and which one I should read first. I'm reading Off the Page first, but you know. Okay, so that is it. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. The Aftermath. Oh yes, there's no way I'm reading all of these very soon. I have a problem. And this is my sister's cat.
Say hi. Say hi, Grace. What are you doing? You're strange. Okay, just, yeah, go back to whatever you were doing.